What's up, man?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
I got so much to talk about.
Nice.
One, when your starting screen's up, I know you're trying to mentally prepare for my epic Marth.
Right. Yeah, I'm actually just meditating the entire time.
Meditating, trying to like get focused. Nah, I hear you. I hear you. Can we talk about like your physical therapy for a second?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So one thing, physical therapy is fantastic. You know, I don't know if you know, but I've been into fitness my whole life.
Yeah.
I got like an associate's in exercise science and then a bachelor's in sport and exercise psychology.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and I've interned some at physical therapists. Most important thing to do is do what they say. So
Yeah.
many people don't recover because they don't do the exercises.
hmm
So that's awesome that like you're seeking out help because a lot of people don't even seek out help.
Yeah. I mean, if this is my career and I want to do this for a while, then I just gotta stay on top of it. And it's not even anything that intense. It's like 2-pound dumbbell, like simple exercises and like.
And that's what it is, man. That's gonna strengthen you so much.
Yeah.
Like it's these little exercises that aren't putting a strain on you, but will strengthen the tendons and the muscles, and that is what I have found through physical therapy that helps so much better than stretching or icing or heating. All those things help, but I really didn't get my stuff fixed until I did these like light exercises that ended up strengthening the area and the muscles.
Yeah, it makes sense because I mean I've lifted before and I've never really targeted my forearms in particular, and a lot of the stuff was like forearm intensive. So that'll be good. And yeah, I'm going twice a week for a whole month, and hopefully the pain subsides. But if not, I'll keep doing new stuff.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm 36. I'll be 37 this year. I've been playing since I was 19, and I don't have any major issues. So I
That's
don't know if
awesome.
it's genetics. I don't know if it's just like being mindful of listening to my body.
Yeah.
But I mean, it also helps. I'm a Marth player.
I think it's also, well, I know that working out in general, like it seems like you've done it for a while now, it's like preventative for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas
absolutely.
when I was in college, instead of working, I just played Melee like 8 hours a day. So
Yeah, right.
I
It's
know
a different type of workout.
I don't know if you know VDub. He actually used to go to like Xanadu and stuff, but he also like he does like climbing and stuff, and he used to lift a lot, and he's also like never had hand pain. So I think like if you're like a big lifter,
That's awesome.
it
Yeah,
seems
dealing with like grip and stuff like that.
yeah, it seems more preventative.
Huh, that's really interesting. Yeah, and it could be, and people should definitely start looking into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was playing so much where I was, how you lean forward, and
Yeah.
you put your forearms on your knees.
Yeah.
I started having right knee pain because I was putting too much weight. So
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So someone was like, "Oh, what happened to your knee?" Too many video games. You know how it is. So it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? So yeah, we got to be
that's
careful,
crazy.
man, with like posture. And you're absolutely right when everything's connected. I had some lower back pain, and I got rid of it by stretching out my calf. It was insane.
What?
Like my
That's
calf
nuts,
was
yeah.
like my calf was tight, and it was pulling on my hamstring, which was pulling on my glutes, which I was feeling in my lower back. And then like your sciatic nerve goes down your whole leg, and so you feel it in your lower back. And so yeah, like I had physical therapy, and my back pain went away when I worked out my calf. It was so you're right, it's all connected, and
Damn.
stretching
Yeah.
everything.
Because when she said my back as a source, I was like, what? I was like, I
Yeah,
guess. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
crazy. What's up, Bones?
Wait, oh yeah, Bones is awesome. Bones is great. So it was like a roller coaster week for me.
Mm.
Like I entered a tournament and got a little bop.
Yeah.
And then I like technically qualified for an amateurs tournament.
Nice.
So I got into that and did really well.
Did they pay out the amateur bracket?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
But I won. So
Yeah,
like,
that's something. Wait,
I could
so
be
was it what tournament was this? Was
this was the net play for Palestine.
Not play for Palestine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it was bittersweet because I got bopped, and like I think like I don't think I should have been in that amateur bracket. I felt bad during some of it, but like I technically qualified because I'm not currently ranked and I didn't get top 32.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit of a constant confident boost, and I entered it to get reps. So like anyone who's like just wants tournament reps, I was like, why not? I got 8 more matches,
Yeah.
like 8 more sets.
There's no
in,
reason not to. Yeah.
and winners finals and grand finals were like I had to try. Like they were tough.
Yeah.
And
What
so
matchups in
uh,
friends?
winners was versus Peach.
Mhm.
His name was Dudu.
Mhm.
He was quick. He was doing things I've never seen before, so that was fantastic.
Mhm.
And then Sheik was uh, grand
Friends.
finals. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And
cool.
he took me he didn't put me in losers, but he took me the fifth match.
Gotcha. Do you feel
And
like the stuff that we talked about in Marth Cheek like was prevalent at all, or?
yeah, man, absolutely. I was a little scared to do some of the stuff off the stage in a tournament like
Yeah,
setting.
yeah, that's fair.
Because do you know Bonfire?
I do.
She's a Sheik player. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I played her last night, and she beat the hell out of me for a good amount.
Hmm.
But what's really cool is she said I can tell a difference between your play now and between your play
Oh,
when
so
I
you'd
played
played
you
her
before.
before.
Yeah, yeah, I played
Okay.
her like 2 weeks ago before you and I played
Gotcha.
Sheik. And so she said she felt a difference, which was fantastic.
Hmm.
And there was a lot of me trying shit and dying. So like,
That's fine though.
what was cool though, we could communicate. So it was like we were chatting, and I think she knew I was going for stuff, and so I didn't feel bad losing. But there would be some times where I was taking my own stocks, like going off the stage and seeing what I could do, what I could get away with.
Hmm.
And so there was a lot of that, but I think it's about learning when to up tilt for the kill and when to down smash for the kill
Yeah.
off the up B. And that was like the biggest I think room for improvement still is just
Efficiency.
when she recovers on stage doing the efficient option. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Down smash is definitely, it feels the best because you just know like I got that as early as possible and I had to like space for it. Yeah.
So early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit her at like 120 with I think it was 120 with a tipper F smash across the stage on like Dreamland.
Hmm.
And I was like, whatever. I probably should have down smashed, but whatever. I said that out loud. She didn't die. She recovers and kills me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I definitely should have down
You got a
smashed.
down smash. Yeah.
Um, yeah, very eye opening.
Hmm.
Um, and then so here's something that anyone who's watching these videos and trying to take something away, I got a little caught up in like the textbook stuff.
Hmm.
So what I realized was in the tournament where I kind of got bopped, I think I was just trying to go by the book, and I forgot. This is the best way I can explain it. I forgot to think. Like I forgot to, like, do mix-ups. I forgot to try to data gather.
Right.
I forgot to like find patterns in my opponent because I
Hmm.
was just like, okay, I should do X, Y, and D versus person because that's what Zain said.
Hmm.
And then I forgot that like the whole other part of all this is the mix-ups, is the thinking, is
Right.
the figuring out your opponent.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I've talked about this with you, but this is when I do coaching on like MetaFi and stuff. I always talk
Uh-huh.
about like how melee is. I don't know if I said this before, but like a 3-phase process
Okay. No, we
where,
haven't talked about this.
yeah, so it's where I take one thing in particular that I want to work on. So say let's pick forward airing Sheik off the stage like we talked about, right? At the startup of her
Yeah.
of her up B, right? So
Uh-huh.
what I would do is try to solo practice that over and over. So maybe on 20xx you set up a Sheik recovering or however you want to do it and just keep hitting it until it feels second nature, right? And then in your friendlies, when you're playing friendlies with like low stakes and stuff, you want to be this is going to be on the forefront of your brain is, can I execute this in friendlies? Where is it good? Where am I getting messed up for it? Because that's what friendlies are for, right? It's like this experimentation phase. And you're gonna like everything else is on the back burner. It's like zeroing in on this one concept.
Yeah.
And then once you feel comfortable doing it in friendlies, then you take it to tournament. And at that point, you're not going to be, because you already kind of spammed it in that friendlies process, you're going to be able to play those other mix-ups and have it all like it'll be a better amalgamation of all the things you learned instead of like I'm gonna spam it in tournament, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the three. And the crazy thing about melee is you do it for every little thing, right? So that was just one part, but like that's how I broke it down for like everything I learned, and I still do. And I think a lot of problems that people have is that they'll take a bunch of things at once. So they'll try to forward air Sheik at the beginning of the up B. They'll try to learn the up tilt percents. They'll try to get down smash edge guards all at once. And because of that, it's never really this full efficiency of learning that one thing.
I really think that's probably what I focused on last night with Bonfire,
Right.
was just figuring out when I can get that fair
Off stage.
So I got slapped a lot.
Yeah.
I got edge hogged a lot.
Yeah.
But like it's like, okay, don't do it here. Okay, do it there. And I'm telling you, she was doing that crazy DI at like low
Down
percents
throw.
where I throw her off.
Yeah.
I down throw her off. And I couldn't do anything to her. I felt like I had no options. And I was yelling at her. She was like, "It's that sneaky chic DI that we don't tell Marth." And I was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "No, I really don't know. I'm just messing around."
Okay.
So but yeah, she's up for playing me more, and I think that'd be a good bar. I was
Yeah.
telling her that I just want to keep improving, and hopefully soon I'll be practice for her. Like she's helping me kind of right now, so hopefully by then I want to start helping her.
No, it's a good investment for her, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I was telling her. I was like, "Don't worry, I know you're bopping me right now, but I'm gonna get you back, and it's gonna be a good investment."
Yeah, that's good. That's good that you have the Sheik practice then. And yeah,
Yeah.
that whole process that I was talking about is like that's my blueprint for improvement, is like that for every little thing.
Hey,
And
so you mentioned the Sheik recovering
yeah.
in 20XX. Is that something you can do in Uncle Punch?
Yeah, so
How do you set that up? Like a Sheik recovering?
I'm actually bad at using the replay feature because there is someone in chat, yeah, Sika said you can set it up. They have
I
what
can
is it
set up
called?
a
It's the training
replay of
mode.
like me doing stuff. I can like set up like situations for like if I'm holding, like we talked about, I'm holding the puff, she's at 60% and I'm constantly forward throwing or getting my tipper on it, and then reset, forward throw, pivot, tipper, reset. But
Right.
like
That's in combo training. Yeah.
yeah.
So Bone said you would have to
You have to record multiple different recoveries and then tell it. Holy hell, we can do that?
Yeah, so the first if you have the newest update of Uncle Punch,
I
it's
do,
it's
yeah.
called it's Training Lab, and you can set recordings there.
Uh-huh.
And like I'm actually pretty bad at, I should be better at using it, but
Okay.
that would be the
I got
best
you.
way to do it. Yeah, you can also send people recordings, right? So that's actually something that I really should do, because you could, like, say you have a bunch of Marth friends and they have like this new technique that they show you, they can like send you the recordings to practice it on and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's crazy.
it's nuts. Yeah.
Wait, during some people ask me, what was it harder to get better now, or hard to get better then, whatever, Hugs has his own opinion.
Mhm.
We talked about all this tech that's here, and I talked about back in like 2004, I had to drive across state lines just to get Fox practice. Like there was no good Fox in my crew.
Yeah.
And so I have to go to Virginia and find Chillin' Dude.
Chilling.
So like all this and there was no Google, there was no YouTube, like there was nothing. I had nothing to watch. So like this tech is insane. I really hope people appreciate it,
Yeah.
because you didn't even have a Fox to play against. Depending on where you lived, there was no in 2004, 2005. There was no powerhouse Captain Falcon even on the East Coast.
Yeah. You gotta
You had to
use
go to the,
MapQuest to get over.
yeah, dude. Use
Yeah.
MapQuest and find Dark Rain.
MapQuest.
Oh my god, reading directions and shit. Anyway, that's nuts. That is crazy. And you say Sika a lot. Who's that?
Yeah, Sika actually messaged me, and he actually has like a lot of good ideas that he messaged me on Discord.
Okay.
He actually just posted the Discord link to the Marth Save State Discord, where a bunch of people will like do replays and stuff. Bone said you can also use Smash chords to find most Discords. Yeah, okay. I actually personally need to get better at using the replay feature. It's something that Leffen criticizes me about. He's like, "You're so lazy," but like, I don't know. I feel like I have my system.
I mean, we have these tools,
Yeah. But yeah, that's a really good way to practice. Cool.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
So Marth Falcon, let me
Yeah.
search you.
How's your Falcon?
It's pretty good. It's good versus Marth, at least.
Okay, good.
Just because I watched myself get comboed by Falcon 1,000 times, and I just know what to do.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's go. Let's start with your questions first.
Yeah, man. Biggest question I would say is I really don't understand Falcon's nair, right? So sometimes when I go up for my nair and he goes up for his nair, he wins. And sometimes I win. And even
Right.
sometimes it beats my fair. Like I was trying to throw out a fair there. Now that might have just been I was late on my fair, but there's sometimes where my nair is definitely out and your nair is definitely out and I win, and sometimes I lose. So I don't
Right.
really understand Falcon's nair.
So the way the only people that I feel like beat me with Nair are Johnny and Nunn. And that's
Okay.
usually they either catch me at the very startup of my nair, or like when I'm landing, right?
Yeah.
Marth's nair and air to air should beat Falcon's nair, or at worst trade, and you get the better hit off of it too, right? So that was when you landed. I'm generally like looking for like the startup, like right there. Yeah,
it's already out. My nair was out right there.
It was out, I guess. Yeah.
So like, why did that win?
Let's actually see what chat says, because I kind of know that I know the feeling of it, but it's hard for me to describe.
Like, did anyone see that? Like, my nair was blatantly out, and I just got kicked in the face.
Are you auto canceling your nair as well?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
So that's throwing out your nair as soon as possible, right?
That looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. I have it turned on to where it shows me if I miss an L cancel, and I'm fast falling these, and I'm not flashing red. On some of them I am, but so it's just throwing out the nair as fast as you can.
Yeah, honestly, if you're just like nairing in place, like that wall, it should be really hard for me to get in, because nair is definitely like the go-to tool. Nair in place to stuff out Falcon's aerial approaches, especially. So nair is definitely like, you might get more trades or it might beat you out. Wait, what is Zain saying? Marth's head is vulnerable to the parts you want to protect your head from Falcon's second hit. I think I hit your head there, yeah.
And if you look at it, like, well, that's not, like, I think you're hitting like my head where my sword isn't. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my hit frames are at a diagonal, so my head is exposed.
Yeah. So when I do something like stomp, right, nair is gonna flat out beat that, right?
Yeah. And
that's,
of course,
that's really important to the matchup, because nair, if I'm being honest, so we talked a lot about like how percents matter, right? Your percent. This is one of those matchups where you really want to focus on your own percent to dictate what the Falcon is going to do next. So from, I would say, 0 to like 45, 50, your main concern is not really nair, because nair, you can CC, you can dash under it. You see me do that a lot. Is I dash forward in this matchup a lot. So you'll see me, like, if I'm here,
you were so close. Yeah, like I said,
I'll go right under.
So close to Falcon.
I play like, really close on him. Yeah.
You're crazy. I mean, it makes sense because he wants to be able to move. And if you are all over him and you're just stuffing his movement, he doesn't like that. You know, and I get that. It's just so terrifying.
It's terrifying, yeah. But so you have dash through against nair, you have CC, you can even space around it. Now, a good Falcon is going to be able to overshoot you really, really well. Like, if I'm playing against Johnny, this is not going to work out by the ledge, right? Because he's going to overshoot that. Wizzy, on the other hand, will give you space, so I can do that versus him because he doesn't really go for these. But yeah, so you're not really worried about nair as much as you're worried about getting stomped, because stomp is going to lead to the super big follow-ups. It can lead into like another grab, it can lead to knee, it's like the worst thing to get hit by. So that's what you're looking out for, and your counter to that is your nair, right?
Yeah, nair completely stuffs that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you notice, you're gonna be kind of like shifting the way that the Falcon plays, similar to what we talked about versus Marth. So if you're down tilting at low percent versus Falcon, now it's also about like finding the tempo, right? Different Falcons are gonna go for the downer at different timings, but usually their idea is to stomp over that down tilt, right? They want to like completely stomp over it, and in your head you want to be ready to completely break that with your nair. That's when you go into nair mode, and it's all about shifting through that and then getting the proper knockdown and punish off of that. Now, against your nair, Falcon can try to whiff punish it, try to get a grab.
Especially if I'm like going in.
If you're going in,
and you get a really good dash back.
Yeah, he can do this. He can raptor boost when you're at low percent. You'll see them do that a lot, just to like beat the nair.
And so I had a Falcon like kind of over using raptor boost, and like I didn't know how to punish it. So like, you know, like even if I got like, maybe I would shield it. I don't know.
Shielding is great. CCing. So if keep in mind, when you land down with that nair, you should be in the habit of like holding down after. So a lot of the times it's pretty degenerate, but a lot of the times I'll do this and then that, and then the Falcon will raptor boost into me and I'll get a grab out of it. It's way worse for them. A lot of Falcons will do raptor boost out of knockdown, right? You tech chase them and they tech roll away and then they panic, do that. So that's important to realize. But generally, a good Falcon will do it to try to catch your jumps, like when you're naring like that. So if you're doing that, you're kind of sniffing it out by doing that.
Similar to the pound, maybe?
It's very similar to the pound instinct, yeah. Just more frustrating, honestly, to deal with. For me at least, because with pound, I feel like I can, like...
Well, if that pound whiffs...
Yeah.
Puff's in trouble, you know?
Yeah. So...
Did you say none was in chat?
None? No, none's not in chat.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something to none. Sorry. You said someone's name. I thought you said none. I have some questions about getting grabbed at low percent.
Sure.
So he gets a grab. If I DI out, he regrabs. If I DI in, he nares and then grabs again. Is there any way I should be DIing if I get grabbed at a low percent like this? Or am I just like
down and away,
DI mix up, I'm screwed? Can you regrab that?
Down and away DI, you can... I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you can get the regrab. So hold down and away, like diagonal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't think I can get that.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm holding up and away. Yeah, I couldn't do anything to that. That was all down and away.
Okay. I mean, it will depend on percent. Honestly, getting a regrab is not even the worst. And you can also mix... Sometimes I'll mix up, like, DI in. The regrab is true, but it's a 2-frame window. Okay, yeah. I kind of just mix it up depending on where I want to end up.
Yeah, of course. I was playing this one Falcon that was just so good at following it. And so I DI in, I get nared, I DI'd out, I got regrabbed. And I was like, this is frustrating.
Right. Wait, what did Mario say? I know I'm a little late, but this motherfucker says Falcon was pretty good. Mario, we can do a set after I'm done. And then we can... Yeah, we can start the predictions on that. I will destroy you. Anyway, you're down? Alright. So grabs. Generally, I'll go for like down and away DI. At this percent, I think they usually start to up throw. And you want to be smash DI in those up airs, especially the first one.
Away?
Hard out, yeah.
Hard out, and then the second one in, because he doesn't have a jump anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I got that.
If he grabs you at this percent, you're pretty screwed because he can up throw knee. But avoiding getting grabbed by Falcon is pretty easy, so long as you avoid getting like stomped or CC'd. And the CC principle stays true. Of, like if you do a bad down tilt versus Falcon, like or even like right here, it actually might be pretty hard. But a lot of Falcons will play like that. So just something to keep in mind. But yeah, a lot of like at this range, you really just don't want to get grabbed, stomped, or raptor boosted. And getting a raw grab for him is going to be pretty hard.
Dude, do you ever get raw need? I get raw need all the time.
I get raw need sometimes. If
like,
yeah, like the start up your jump.
So
a lot of people use it to
bad.
overshoot. I'm not really that big of a fan of when Falcons go for that. I mean, it'll loosen there. Yeah.
Do you ever stuff with side B?
I'm not much of a side B user. I use jab more often. I also like see people do side B. I don't mind it.
When Falcon ends up behind me and I'm scared. He's gonna like. It's a quick turnaround. It's a quick like you're behind me and I can just
gotcha. Yeah.
Especially for close range.
Yeah. I think the important thing to do is to make sure you just reset off of it. Like, don't try to. Okay. Because if you do go for this first one and you keep going, I'm gonna like CC them and like.
Got it. So instead, so if I'm in this position where you're facing me but my back is to you, I'll go like that to get you off me and maybe stuff an aerial you might try to throw at me. Yeah. So what you're saying instead is maybe just get the hell out.
Reset. Yeah. Reset. Stay more centrish and then maybe nair in place or act accordingly out of that. Yeah.
I might be able to dash away, pivot. Nair, right?
You could, yeah. So what I want you to focus on in these sessions is pretty much interchanging between nair and down tilt. Nair to stuff any aerial I do, like any aerial. Even if you feel like the nairs are beating you out, like I said, at the percent of like 0 to 50, not that much. Like it's not the worst. This is way worse, honestly, because it'll prop you up.
It really is reminding me of Jigglypuff's back air, where you're saying it's not a threat at low percent.
Yeah, it's not that, especially if you represent CC, and just like.
And then it's more respecting at higher percents.
Yeah, and then I want you to focus on dashing through a lot. So like If
But let's say I get a dash through, right?
yeah,
So what do I do from there? Like what advantages is that giving me by dashing through? Because aren't we still in neutral now?
I always get the dash through then pivot grab. So like
Oh,
I'll like
okay,
dash through
okay,
under their nair,
okay.
and then I'll like dash through, then get the pivot grab. That's like my bread and butter. Or I'll dash through, and if I don't think I can get it, I'll just take center, and then I'll reset. Yeah.
And I don't start up throwing until like 30%, correct?
I'd say so. Yeah.
I even have Kadana stats open.
Yeah, that's good.
I was like, I'm open to this shit beforehand because I was gonna open it last week versus like the Sheik, but yeah, I didn't want to waste our time.
I think
I already have them open.
I think a really good percent to know is the like 60 to 70% range of up throw tipper.
Yeah, sometimes tipper works, sometimes it doesn't. And then like 70 to 80. Sometimes I can get a fair, sometimes I can't. Like I up throw. You know, I up throw and you DI maybe DI like away from me.
Okay.
And I sometimes can get up there and sometimes he jumps out. And I don't know if that's me being slow or what.
It might just be you being slow there, yeah. I actually really like up throw nair
heavy
at that
dude.
percent. Because
you like nairing at that percent?
Because if they DI away, they're off stage. If they DI in, you can get like run up F smash. You can I've gotten like nair into down air. Especially if you're like here, right? And you up throw and nair. If they DI out, they're pretty screwed. And then
why do I keep...
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
I wanted to mention edge guard real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so like if you throw me off and I'm like down here, there's no reason not to do that.
Yeah.
Like that is your live. Yeah, that is your bread and butter.
So you saying like Wizzy was doing that a lot to you, so you're like, okay, fine. I'll just fair you.
Because he goes down there because he wants to tech everything, right?
Yeah.
Because he'll tech everything right here. So I just go down and fair him. Now if they're recovering high, it's important to like kind of meet. I love meeting them like
you meet jigs, right? Like you talking about that.
Yeah. You kind of trace them down, and then as they're falling, you get that fair. Sometimes it's obviously okay to F smash. I think sometimes people F smash at too early of a percent and get nothing off of it. So fair is really good. If you do end up down tilting right here, and they tech it, just down tilt again. Just double down tilt.
They're gonna try to up B.
Tech up B, yeah. So that's really important to realize. Yeah, that's perfect. That run off fair is your bread and butter. Then obviously they have this mix up of fourth army.
Yeah,
they have that, right?
What I allow Falcon to get away with all the time is just a sweet spot, second jump, double jump to ledge.
Right.
Like, is that how I beat it?
Yes.
Well, okay.
Yeah. that's great. Yeah.
I just always assume they're gonna do that because so often. So this is what I want. So sweet spot it. I always go for the
I mess it up there. Yeah. I'm not great at sweet spotting it, but yeah, it's.
Should we go to battlefield?
Yeah. Falcon can wiggle out down throw and grab ledge. That is true. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Why do I keep seeing people with exclamation point and then it says my name in your chat?
It's just in my title so that people, it like leads to your Twitch channel if they type in your name with the exclamation point.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know. So Falcons are starting to platform cancel off their FBs, and it is like the thing of my nightmares.
Yeah.
Like people like Falcon's recovery's terrible, and then they start doing that, and their recovery is no longer terrible, and the way they're DIing is incredible. And then something else they do. So if you're recovering high, and you act like you're gonna land in the middle of this platform, but then you drop through and land next to me.
I see.
And now I want you up there. You know how easy it is to tipper you off these platforms?
Yeah.
I wait for Falcon to land up there. I'm like, all right, land up there. And he lands here. I'm like, oh, and you go nowhere. Just like it does. Now Falcon's recovered. So is that meeting him up here so he doesn't have that option? Meeting him up is
so much better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like get on the platform.
Yep.
And
use it as a lift off. And then if he's like super high, use it as a lift off. And then just getting used to that of pushing in.
Okay.
Don't go for, like up airing him isn't your priority when you combo Falcon. Unlike Fox and Falco, should not be verticality. It should be getting him off stage. So
this man just used more verticality on me.
So if you
get talking like Nair?
Yeah, Nair is great. Up throw up throw F smash me at this percent, right? Like so up throw.
Oh god. Wait, you F smash?
S smash, yeah. It might be too high now.
Like
And
that?
yeah, so the tipper should work at like 60, but that's the kind of like, I'm just saying, for example, that's the kind of combo or like efficiency that you want to prioritize is getting me off stage.
Off stage. Okay.
Yeah, even like getting
Well,
up
he's
one
gonna
up
live
air
to
and then
like 190, so I feel like juggling him upwards doesn't really do anything.
exactly, and then he gets here, and then he's gonna live forever, and then
he's gonna knee you at 80
knee once, yeah. So your job is to kill him efficiently off stage, and that's how I want you to like focus your mindset on against Falcon. Is like get him off stage, and then what can I do from there?
You know how you were saying that versus Sheik dash dance you're safe? How's dash dancing in this, given that his dash dance is really good?
I wouldn't say that you're safe just by dash dancing.
Okay, but it's not like my dash dance isn't like useless.
It's not useless. No, not by any means. I want you to focus less on, like I said, less on dashing back, more on dashing through him. So if you get a nair, instead of nair dash back, I want you to be more repositioned to nair dash forward. Because he's more likely to, as soon as you finish there, come in with his own, right?
And then I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah,
yep.
like that.
Yeah, that's what I want you to be more focused on. And yeah, that's a lot of it. Any questions?
No, we went over a lot of them. If you know, I'm feeling like he can also do that super hard DI thing where like he can on the other side of me.
Yep.
And like DI towards like grab the ledge.
Yeah.
And like I can't do anything. So should I just accept that and up throw?
I think fourth
because like what is
too.
this gonna do? You know?
Yeah. So if you're talking about slip off, right?
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Like I can't get anything off that. So why back throw? So should I do mix up forward throw? Should I up throw? Should I accept the fact that I can't?
Yeah, especially this percent up throw is pretty good. Back throw is underused. Oh, back throw is pretty good because I guess maybe a little further. Because I can still slip off.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But I know what you mean, Benz. Not a high percent. Yeah. So if I'm like at 20, I could like down throw slip off to the ledge. But if you back throw, I'm not gonna be able to get that slip off. Like so down throw me here. A little farther. So like here, I'd say. Right. And then back throw me in that same position. Right.
So just like tech chase basically?
Yep. Yeah, the back throw will allow you to tech chase.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. But in this position that we're in right here, I like am I right to saying that I can't get you, right? Like you're too heavy for me to react. Yeah, like I mean obviously that, but I'm saying like maybe like here. Like you're too heavy for me to like get to you, right?
What's up, Hannah? Too heavy to get to me off of.
It's like you put two when I throw you because you're a heavier character. I have more stun on me when I throw you, right? And so I have all this stun from throwing you. I can't turn around and grab and do anything to you.
I'd say so, yeah. And the important thing, what I'm not doing is wiggling out as well.
Okay.
So we do it again. I don't know if that was. It might be percent DI dependent as to whether you can fair him before he double jump sweet spot. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just feel like that happens to me so much where I try to throw the Falcon off the stage and he just instant like magnet to the ledge.
Yeah.
Before I can even like move.
I guess in this session, really try to like prioritize just going off. And acting as quickly as possible out of the throw. And if it feels like it was impossible, then note the percent.
Okay.
That's like
the percent and like the distance from
distance, yeah. And it's gonna be a lot of iterations, but you
start, of course, but you start getting a feel for like the flow of the match and where you are. Yeah. And so sometimes, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for validation that sometimes it's okay to up throw.
It is
because you're gonna get damage. You're gonna get percent. You're gonna get damage.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I throw off the stage and it just amounts to nothing because of how quickly you can regrab that ledge.
I left you hanging. Oh, my bad, Hannah. Okay, do you want to get into some games?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. The pluggy.
Versus Marth. Ready? Go!
So I probably could have grabbed that nair you just did.
I'd say so, yeah.
I thought you were gonna up air me. Definitely did. I bet out.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard on Yoshi's.
Yeah, definitely. With that angle.
Nice.
Yeah, that's also hard on Yoshi's.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That was exactly what I meant, yeah.
Ow. I have this terrible habit of attacking invincible opponents.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I just want to play sometimes, you know?
Okay, I saw you go for 2 down tilt, so I stomp. Anytime you're in down tilt, my brain is going towards stomp.
Got it.
Too ambitious.
Ooh, see that? Yeah.
That's CC, yeah.
That was a down tilt. And it wasn't terribly spaced. It wasn't great.
Terribly, but it was still in that close in range.
Yeah. So, I mean, no, that was definitely a good example.
Honestly, the down tilts don't need to hit for me to you saw me go for stomp as soon as I saw it come out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I messed that up.
So when you can down throw me off stage,
Mm-hmm.
you can always need that, can't you? Because I have nothing to attack.
So I think a lot of the time I get hit by when I DI down and away, I get hit by soft knee by good Falcon players, which I'll take. Yeah. So focus on getting down and away, and then mixing up like I don't believe they can react to down and away and in at the same time.
Okay. See what you're saying. Oops. No.
Nice. That was money. I love it.
Yeah, and it's so tempting to like combo because you know, there's clearly a combo to be had, but like, why would you combo when that's an option there?
Okay.
I think that
away. Yeah, maybe. I can't tell.
It's at that 90%.
Yeah, it might just be guaranteed there.
Throwing me off. You're down throwing me off stage. That's a down throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably from center, that wasn't the best option.
Not from center, yeah. Unless you really catch me slipping.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. Well,
I missed my jump. I missed my jump.
There, yeah. That was like the perfect time to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marth, ready, go!
You jumped in
that
there?
That happens a lot when I go for my DI and I end up jumping.
Right.
Is that just a timing thing? Because I'm going for the smash DI, and so if you hit me a little bit later, I end up jumping.
Smashed, yeah. It's probably a timing thing, yeah. Hopefully it's not a controller thing. The pallets. Nice.
Back is real with this character.
Ooh.
No, okay. I definitely lost my jump right there.
Thank you, Zain.
I like it.
Yeah, I
Thank
feel like the edge guard that Falcon has versus Marth is so simple, and only certain Falcons do it. But it's just grab the ledge, keep resetting. When the Marth gets near, hog
knee
him,
or
and then
stomp.
jump up and knee.
Yeah.
It's so many Falcons try to like get a back air, or I don't know. I just feel like it's very formulaic and it works.
Mhm.
I think I am DIing up and out instead of down and out.
Down and away, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening, and I don't know why, because you know I'm good at DIing down and away versus like Marth.
Marth, yeah.
That was okay. Yeah, I felt that run through there.
Yeah. This is the Voici classic. Oh, I messed it
The
up.
Bears.
Yeah, right
Oh.
here. Good spacing.
So should I not? So that was a forward approaching nair. Should I not be doing those at all?
I'm not a big fan, yeah. Nice, nice.
All right, cool.
James Falcon does the June bug? It does, yeah.
Marth.
Yeah, the perfect stalling is the hard part for Falcon, is to get that invulnerability.
Oh, really? So that is tough. So when a Falcon's doing it to me, it almost feels like 101, but it is tough.
Yeah. Nice DI. I couldn't get anything on that.
Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I think that was the problem. I think I was DIing up and,
Up and in.
away,
Up away, yeah.
as opposed to down and away.
Can I get this?
All right. I just downloaded you. I see that. That was good.
Thank you,
Good
Shine.
stuff. I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the hard part. I need to hit that.
Damn, you're like timing my dash dance.
Only because I know Marth pretty well.
Yeah, I guess. That was crazy. Oh, that was not meant to be a full jump. Yeah. I think that was the run towards you and I got a grab off.
Yep. I would recommend being careful about those jumps in the corner. The same with nice. Perfect. With every character, but those
No,
jumps
I
in the corner.
know.
Yeah.
So nervous.
Nice. Way better. You would have gotten neat if you jumped. I need to CC that.
If you CC that, you can hit me
I can
again,
knee you,
right?
yeah.
That sucks. So then I have to not
Do the wall jump. Yeah.
do the wall.
Tech non-wall jump, then fast fall and up B again.
With the so here's what I'm worried. The reason why I like the tech wall jump is because now I'm already DIing.
Same
I
same
lost the
here.
jump again. So like you have to commit to the fact that you're not going to DI this hit,
Right.
and that's terrifying.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I needed. It was either you side B and got need, or I waited for you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marth. Ready? Go.
So I feel like I have a really good understanding of how Voici plays and how S2J plays. How would you describe Nunn's play? Because I feel like he doesn't fall into those two categories.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say he plays neutral similarly to SUJ.
He's more of an S2J kind of Falcon than Voici.
Yeah, but I'd say off stage he's super crazy. In terms of the edge guards he's willing to go for. Also, he'll like he picks up on your habits better than anyone else. Like if he notices that there's like a weakness in your game plan. Oh, I love that actually.
Oh, tech it in air.
That side B was actually really good. I think I need to steal that because I can tech that.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't really know Nunn as a player too well, but I find him like really interesting.
Yeah, he's dope. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't believe that worked.
I DI in and I DI in and I get need. If I DI out, I die.
Yeah, that's a conundrum.
Yeah, I lost my jump again. That's frustrating. And I'm losing it when I'm going for my DI. I'm not getting many grabs.
Yeah, see, I think I'm getting away with too many of these nairs that aren't getting CC'd or like you're getting clipped by a lot of them.
Okay.
And like it's not the worst thing, but you should be. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not converging.
Yeah.
I'm not taking advantage of the fact that you shouldn't be doing it.
Right. I'm not scared to go for nair basically until that happens. Yeah.
And that's what happens when I play Falcon. I just get naired a lot like this.
Right.
Like and nothing huge, just like these clips. So does that mean I'm in the air too much?
It might mean that. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna make me more terrified to. Yep.
That was supposed to be
fair. Okay.
Whatever. Yeah, there. I might have gotten more out of
up there.
Up throwing you. Yeah.
Yeah. That was not worth it.
Something else that you're kind of discussing before we got into playing. Oh my god, that's broken. Is you're talking about kind of what else we could work on training wise once we get through all the characters.
Yeah.
Do you have any interest in watching me versus like
just people?
A Sheik player versus a Falcon, like a good Falcon, a good Sheik, stuff
I think
like
that's a good idea, yeah.
Okay.
If you have someone that's like willing to play you at the like time we agree on, and like we can just go through it, I think that'd be a good, really good use of time. And I could just like watch you play, and then after each match, just like give the highlights. We'll find out like how it works best.
Yeah. And a lot of what I might be looking for is like, you might say like, this is what I'm looking for is for you to say, hey, you did this here, that wasn't great, you should be doing this instead.
Yeah.
I guess I take feedback really well when it's like direct.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. Nice. Meet me up. Keep doing it. Or that works too.
Yeah, I saw
that percent, yeah.
25%. Now I was curious if you wanted to do like, you know, instead of going through all the low tiers, if you had any kind of just basic low, something I've been saying, and I might have said this in your chat before, or in the stream. It's out of the better characters. I feel like the mid to low tier characters do better against Marth. Like,
yes,
I feel like,
yes, definitely.
you know, a Doc rather fight a Marth than a Fox, a Falco, a Sheik, a Peach,
Right.
a Falcon, right? The Marth matchup's a little bit more doable. It's not Marth can't punish as well as all those other characters can.
It's more of a slow burn, yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to see if maybe instead, you know, do an all-encompassing, this is my approach to low tiers.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this could sound silly, but like, I sometimes struggle against Donkey Kong. I struggle against.
It's not silly
like,
at all, dude. Donkey Kong is hard.
He does.
It's
Someone with
really
Kirby
hard.
on me,
Yeah.
and like he was like getting some like edge guard stuff. Like Marth is definitely susceptible to some edge guarding.
Yeah, he is. He is. I love it. Oh, I like it. Yeah, it's tricky, especially the whole thing of my philosophy against low tiers is not to even find out what they do, because I don't even want to give them the chance. Like, I play
That's
so
awesome. That's great. I like how you said that.
yeah, because I play so extra lame and safe against low tiers. If you watch me versus like Franz the Doc from SoCal, or when
That matchup, like he didn't take a match off you, but he got you down to the last stock every match.
But you can see how I played like super safe, and like it was always like more comfortable. I think, like, even though it was last stock, I feel like I had control, and it's just it's just constantly walling, and literally with other characters. Like, I remember I had to play versus Six, who was like a really good, probably one of the best Link players in the world when I went to the Netherlands.
I was gonna say Link. Oh my God, Link is so tough.
Yeah. And it was the same thing. I just walled him out with fair and down tilt. I didn't want to find out what he did. I didn't want to give him the chance to get in.
I was getting grabbed a lot when I was down tilting.
Grabbed by Link.
Link, yeah. If I space a down tilt, he like thought a grab.
Interesting.
Not like space a down tilt. It's like doing those like versus Fox versus Falcon down tilts where I'm not actually connecting, and then he just grabs me.
Yeah. Okay. That's really interesting.
And then yeah, Link gets me real good. And then what's your opinion on Samus? I mean, we could talk about this on another stream, right? I'm throwing that as an idea. We could do like an all-encompassing.
Yeah, we can do Samus.
Mid to low tier.
It's also really similar to Peach, where pretty much if you force the Samus to go in the air, she's already lost at that point, because she has nothing, and Marth wins the ground game anyway. Actually getting really good at dealing with missiles by either power shielding the way I taught you or jabbing them makes it really frustrating. It creates a whole new layer of mix-ups.
I'm really good at handling missiles. I don't know if you remember, but I came up playing Oro,
right?
So like I'm really good at that stuff nowadays. What's the guy's name I played? There was a really good Samus I played.
Swooper?
And Honey something maybe.
What is it?
Honey something.
Honey. Oh, that sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar? Does anyone in chat know?
Hold up. I had him in my Discord. What he was doing I'll explain while I'm looking. What he was doing to me, he was power shielding my down tilt and then down smashing me before I.
Oh, he was smashing the down tilts?
Yes! And my fairs. Nutter Butter.
Nutter Butter. Okay. I mean, yeah, Samus has a really good power shield game similar to Marth, where if you do add a crouch, it's really free. But if you're getting power shield on fair, that definitely means they're not like spaced super well. And you also should be doing them like pretty late, like really late retreating fairs.
Yeah.
Because power shield down.
Yeah, it's spelled Nutter Butter like that.
Nutter Butter with a K. Okay.
Yeah, Nutter Butter with a K. And I had space down tilts, and he was power shielding him and down smashing me.
Spaced.
I was like, holy hell.
That's interesting. That's kind of how my Samus plays, actually. Is I spam that, but I never thought to do that against Marth down tilt.
I started.
Oh, he's Nut. Oh, I know who Nut is. Okay.
I started doing Rising Fair on him because he was crouch canceling, and so he down smashed, and I'd already be too high up for it to hit me. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you know who that is?
Yeah, I knew who Nut is. Nut's good. I guess he changed his tag. Yeah, I forgot.
Or did he go by Nut for short? I don't know.
I think it was just his old tag. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude's really good. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. And then maybe something. I'm not very confident versus ice climbers.
Okay. Yeah, we could. I'm not gonna be able to play them against you, definitely, because
Of course.
I do not know how to play as
And I
ices.
wouldn't mind just having a discussion about them
Yeah,
sometime.
I
Once
think-
again, it doesn't have to be today, but
Yeah, I think discussion is good because I keep it really simple versus ices, especially with
Mhm.
non-wobbling, even though they can still kind of mess you up.
the handoffs that people are starting to do.
Yeah.
So my belief was that wobbling was really it wasn't hurting the scene as much as it was hurting ice climbers. It really stalled the development of the character. And now that wobbling's gone, I'm seeing these insane handoffs that are like, as long as you get them, it's basically like wobbling. I can't move. Like they'll take me from 0 to 90.
Hmm. I mean, I feel it's definitely not as ubiquitous as like wobbling. Like I feel like you wobbling, they just like you can't just hand off from anywhere. I feel like,
Okay.
but yeah, wobbling was like if you played an ices like who just wanted that, it was so
Mhm.
I do agree that it was holding back a lot of ices in terms of like what they're looking for and the terms of the mix-ups they had. But I do like if you have wobbling and that, that's just like I think that if ices were forced to play without wobbling until top 8, that would have actually been like you would have had way fewer good ices, but like the ones who are really good would have been like pretty threatening. Yeah, they're definitely just better with wobbling, but I do agree that it definitely held back a lot of players who only wanted to wobble, but without that they were nothing. Whereas like someone like Chu is like he was scary because he had both.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I'm not referring to Chew Dad. I mean, there was people that were at like Xanadu's that it was very obvious that's all they were going for. And if they faced anyone who knew how to stay away from grab,
get four stocked. Yeah,
literally just four stocked.
My issue with ices was always like, especially when Armada was around, I was like, what's your goal with the game? Like, it's like I don't get like, is it to like get top 8s every now and then, or like get the perfect bracket run? Because I was like, if you think you can become like amazing with ices just by doing, then like more power to you. But I don't know. It was always the intention that bothered me.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
You ready to do more?
Mm-hmm. Take a sip of water. Their goal is to make sure everyone plays the least melee possible. I mean, I was pro wobbling just because I wanted to beat people who wobbled, and once I'd beaten everyone who wobbled, I was like, all right, I'm good.
That's such a competitor mindset right there.
Well,
we think about like competitor mindsets.
I still fucking hate it, though.
And like, yeah, that's such a competitor thing to say. Like, oh, I didn't want it banned because I wanted to beat it.
So there, I would have recommended a nair earlier.
Somewhere or nair.
Or up air into up B, because I was holding like hard away. Would have gotten some mileage out of that instead of just up airing over and over. Like Falcon, I just want to get off stage.
Got it. Yeah, that's not like that nair there. I really feel like I've seen. Yeah, I've definitely seen him use it. But for some reason, I think of Rishi. I feel like he nairs in really good spots. That like if you DI out, you're off stage. If you DI in, he follows it up with another move.
Yeah, I can see that.
You love teching straight up. It's your favorite.
It might be, yeah.
Can I show you the Zain real quick? This is the Zain. You ready?
Wait.
Just run up and
then crouch
on their face. That's the Zain. Just your opponent just run up to him and crouch cancel on their face. I was watching one of your videos and you did it to a Sheik, and it was a good Sheik. It might have been Sparks.
Yeah.
And you ran up and he's just looking at you. You pause. And then he forward tilts you, and you grab him. Whatever you do, just grab him.
Yeah,
it's really funny. All right, sorry, I had to get that out. And you do that with all your characters. I mean, it's really, especially versus Marth, and that might just be your tactic versus Marth.
It's really good versus Marth, yeah.
I doubt you just run up and like
versus a fox,
versus a peach,
or a peach. Something. Yeah.
I've seen you kind of do it maybe versus a fox.
Fox, they're more likely to like drill over or. Yeah. Oh, I thought I'd land.
But then that turns into a complete mix-up. Like, I could crouch cancel you, or not. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I could crouch cancel that, or I could counter that.
I don't know why I didn't do anything. Oh no. Oh, I like that. Be inside of fair.
Just let it kill you. Sometimes I worry about trading with the fair, or like you DIing really hard in and then surviving. Sometimes I accidentally tipper it, and then you get popped straight up. That's good.
Yeah, that percent was definitely more of a risk for you.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I see it.
It's a signal for me.
Damn, there is a big DI difference between down and up.
Yeah.
Like away, both away, but
Yep.
that might have been a big problem.
Okay, that was actually.
I took center, but
Yeah, sometimes you get called that.
what are you gonna do? Oh, forward throw! I was like, go ahead and down throw me. You can't follow that up.
Ooh, that beat it out.
Good stuff. I like it. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
So like, no land.
Oh, I did that out.
That's awesome. Because I even thought like, let's see what a Nair does here.
Yeah.
Did you up B the wrong way? Or did you purposely up B me there?
I up it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I think you could represent a little more down tilt, just to beat up more of my
I think so
stomp.
too. I think so too.
Yeah. Nice.
I think I'm jumping too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, like I know I'm not like beating you or anything, but I feel a lot better.
Comfortable? Yeah.
And a lot of it is just off the DI.
That's good. Even if it's like one thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely called me out on that crash cancel.
Every Falcon on the planet just shuffles an aerial out of shield if they block a down tilt. It's true. Yeah. Thank you again, Moink.
I got nothing. I'm not losing my jump there.
That's good.
So yeah, maybe I just need to get that timing down.
Yeah, careful with those
Dash.
jumps again.
No, I know. I meant to
Yeah.
dash. I
Oh,
swear.
okay. Nice.
the drift. I like that nair. Because it puts you in a bad spot. Oh,
It does. It does.
how'd your Iron Man vs. Rishi go?
I lost. It started off really hot. The organization of characters, because we did random organization, like because we didn't go from like Mario to start. It was just like a random list, and I got some rough matchups.
So that's really dependent, right?
It is, yeah. But also, I think he is generally better with more characters, especially like the lower and mid tiers. I cannot play lower and mid. Like besides like Roy and Donkey Kong, I got no like low tiers. Whereas
How'd you do at that free Palestine?
I lost
You
a
were
Ryo beat with Roy. And then I dropped out of losers because I wanted to. My girlfriend just got here, so I wanted to spend time with her. And I was like, I was like, bracket's not gonna start until. Oh no, I didn't drop out of losers. I lost to golden because I went random characters because I was like, I'll leave it up to fate. If I win this, then I'll stay in. If not, because it was like a 2-hour wait from 7 to 9. I was like, I can't do this.
Did you beat Wes with your with his Samus?
I did, yeah.
How does a Roy beat a Samus?
Really patiently.
That shit is crazy.
Oh, nice. Dang it.
That nair is so bad.
Yeah, the drift forward, especially from the corner.
I know.
At least it's identifiable. That upper too. It led to the nair. I guess it wasn't terrible. Ooh. I'm dead.
I'll take it.
Nice. Oh.
I was gonna run off, but I thought you were gonna suck to
Nair
that
on.
ledge.
Oh, okay, I see. No.
I refuse to do any of those approaching nairs. I refuse.
Oh, what's facing? I should. That's an adder. Yeah. Nice. And there was one moment where you down tilted and immediately nared, and I tried to stomp out of the first down tilt. That cadence and picking it up among different Falcons is so crucial to the matchup. I think the more representation of down tilt, just don't do too much early on. I feel like you do this thing where like you start in the match down tilting a lot.
I do, and then I lose it.
And then you're like, I got stomped, I'm done with it. But just like keeping it unpredictable more so.
I think a lot of it is because I forget.
Yeah. Okay.
I go into the match like, okay, I know how I'm gonna play this. I know how I'm gonna play this, and I start off with those down tilts, and then I kind of just forget.
Okay.
How I'm doing this.
That makes sense. Yeah. I would have like maybe nair there instead of fair.
Yep. I'm seeing it. Ah, damn. It's just like, that should have been it. Oh. It's like fair is just so good in every other matchup, and he's so heavy. But you're right. It doesn't net anything. It's not gonna get me anywhere. This is a lot of my life versus Falcon.
Yeah. What's up, Winston? Winston, you trying to play some Rocket League tonight? Oh. Oh shit. Nice. Good CC. Makes me scared to nair. Tech chases. Oh, my sweet spotting so bad. Okay. So I think I'll finish this first. Okay. Yeah, I think when you go for that runoff fair, you're up being too late. So you need to go for fair, instant up B, and the up B should actually clip me at that early percent in a way that yeah, I think you're waiting too long to up B. So it should be fair, instant up B to ledge.
Okay, cool. I'll try that. Yeah, that's the kind of crap like I need to know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What am I doing? Like it. Amazing. Early and efficient.
Yeah. Ooh. I was hoping for an up air. That had been an air.
I think I was fine with that fair. I think you could have actually fallen down with another one.
Okay. What? What'd you do? What'd you do to Hedgehog?
PC drop out of an aerial.
You can't PC drop out of an air. Is it the same inputs?
It is, yeah. Well,
just
you do aerial, then you walk forward a little bit with the momentum of your aerial.
Oh my! And it's just the flick back.
Yeah. I tried it there. It would have actually been pretty good.
That's tough. Yeah.
More down tilt, honestly. Homemade meat, thank you. Make me more scared of, yeah. And then it's not about the down tilt hitting, right? It's also threatening CC at the same time. Nice. I think that was the right timing.
I did jump before I upbeat.
Okay. It felt, yeah, it felt a little. Yeah, try to do as seamlessly between the two. Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm going for the sweet spot. I don't know.
I'll send you a clip of it after, because I know a moment where I hit it versus SUJ in tournament.
Okay, cool. Low percent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's really low percent.
I might have asked you this before, but who's feeling like you recently lost to Voici, correct?
Yeah.
Are you feeling like he's the most dominant right now, or is that like he had a really good day?
I think it was a good day. Plus, I think when I'm used to playing Wizzy, it's easier for me. And I wasn't really studied up on him. I really just didn't expect to play him that day. But I'd still say Johnny's my hardest all around.
Got it.
Okay, that worked. Okay, I needed that.
No.
That was worth it for me.
Oh, definitely. Down tilt, down tilt.
I think when you do down tilt, you're switching back to dash back too much instead of airling in place. Oh. Off air. What?
Damn, you're like a magnet to that ledge.
No. Oh. Nice. Yeah, so like I was saying, I feel like at a down tilt, I'm not seeing you, unless I do get that stomp sometime, where you particularly read my stomp is when you switch in there. But I'd say just like, going, switching down tilt and nair, down tilt and nair, and doing it at different rhythms. Like that's what's gonna be brutal. And you see that nair that I got on you? It wasn't the end of the world. Now
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And if you didn't space that properly, it was a grab like that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Definitely thinking about getting you off stage. Like I'm looking to see when I can
Prioritize that.
prioritize the smash hit. Like, you know, sometimes by how you DI, I can't.
Right.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah. It's the timing thing.
Because that time I didn't jump. I actually was like, don't jump.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
didn't drive. I was too low.
I'm glad you went for it.
Should it not be
keep going
fast
for
for all
it.
of them?
Yeah. Chat,
Or
does
should I
anyone know what
should
happened
I be
there?
jump fairing you?
No, run off fair is fine. And then like instant up B.
So low.
Yeah. Let me actually try to find a clip after this.
Okay. Didn't mean to hit you that way.
The key to fast fall drop zone is to fair as soon as you run off the stage. Okay, you might have fared too late.
Too late? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Good stuff.
Tat
I like
Dale.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the kind of shit I need. Like, this is exactly where my game needs to be improved. It's like, hey, you did that late. Hey, you did that early.
Right.
Hey, don't do that there. Hey, that fair should have been an air. That's the perfect feedback I feel like I'm needing.
Yeah.
What? I could have had a better punish, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, those FOD flats.
Yeah.
Ooh, was that a run off here?
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to do it early. Nice. No.
No, I should have there.
No. Okay, I completely jacked that up, and then I did a run in.
Oh no! I'm gonna lose all that. No.
No. stuff.
So those down tilts you did actually that at high percent were amazing because I wasn't expecting them and they knocked me off stage where you should have gotten the kill off of it. And we talked about that before, right? Down tilt instead of like as a finisher. So that was, I'm glad you did that, and it should have worked.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That was good.
Really? That was that up and down, up and away, right? I feel like that was up, yeah.
The worst drift back is when you're edge hogging a Falcon, and it looked like he's going on stage. So you stand up, and then he grabs where you were just edge hogging.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest call out. It's like, ugh, feels so bad.
I didn't have any room to run off. Yeah.
Yeah. Wispy helps out with that a lot.
Yeah.
Versus some opponents, I guess it's character based. You wave land on with up tilt. Is that like based off like positioning, based off character?
It's all positioning. Yeah. If they're already in the air, if I see they're in the air, then I'm like I'm wave landing and up tilting. Because if I get it, it's gonna lead to so much. Now if they're spacing on the ground, then up tilt's not gonna be as good.
Got it. So it's when they're like just jumping, doing a bunch of arrows, waiting for you to get on.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lag. So if I were at earlier percent, that would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, so definitely, yeah, speed up the up B right after, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like right there. I should have been clipped by an up B right after that fair. I meant to look up the clip actually.
I was definitely scared to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All good. I'll get you.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice change. That was it. That was it. Yeah.
I felt it.
Oh yeah. Really good.
Choose your character.
Okay. Let me see if I can.
You want to see that clip?
Yeah. I think I know where it is.
Cool. What do you think?
I know it's on Dreamland.
Can I pee real quick? You can take a second?
Yeah. Go for
Okay,
it.
I'll be right back.
See. If anyone in chat knows what I'm talking about, it's where I go to run off fair into instant up B on SCJ. I've done it a bunch of friendlies. Is Mango not coming over to your house? He will be. If he hit, I mean, I think he's close to this level. Did I do a bunch versus none at Smash Camp? That sounds right. That sounds really right.
Good stuff. Well, thank you.
Thank you. That was the first tourney I tried it. Okay. See, I'm gonna skip around each stock and try to find it.
How we doing?
Bones said I did it a lot versus none at Smash Camp, so I'm looking here.
Okay.
I'm looking for where I get quick gimps. See. The Pedlar. Definitely not a quick kill. Tell husband I DM'd him some Falcon throw flowcharts on Discord. Okay, cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I have some. We were talking about earlier. I have the Kadana flowcharts open. And then I got into that Discord channel you were telling me about with the Marth save states.
Good
Okay.
stuff. I like it. Thank you.
Maybe it was in the winner set. One big thing he's still missing is platform tech chasing with up airs.
Okay.
The winners finals. This is a fun tournament.
Yeah, I definitely flub and mistime them, and so I try to go for something safer, like a fair, and I'll get the fair, but then Falcon just crouch cancels it, and then I don't really do anything off it. But when I connect that fair, it feels really good.
Can't you slide off the up res though? Yeah, I think What's up? I think Falcon has a higher threshold for it too. Wizzy always slides it off at like pretty high percents.
There's definitely spots where you're like teching in the middle of the platform, and I should be up airing.
Husband. You scared me real bad.
I know you're good.
Okay, I cannot find this clip, but I will find it after the stream.
So what I think I felt was, if I fair late, I need to jump and up B, and if I fair early, I up B that one time and really overshot the ledge, and so because I jump up B. So I'm thinking if I just fair early and up B right away and just trust it, I should survive.
Yeah. All right, let's play a couple more if that sounds good to you.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if I can connect that.
Yeah, because that's a big one.
Okay.
Can I show us the clip? I couldn't find it.
Hold up, make sure I'm clicked in.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay.
So that was me just trying to up B right away.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I was just late.
At least we know where the problem is. Raj. Oh. Wizzy has a notch for different ASDI angles so that even if Marth does delayed up air, he can still slide off. Well, yeah. It's crazy.
That's so sneaky. Oh. Do that. Oh no. Oh.
Look at what, Raj? I like it. Raj! That scared me so bad. Thank you for the 20 gifted, Raj. Holy moly. Oh, I know why you did it. It's for the sub goal. Okay. Playing Take Two with you.
What?
You wanna do it?
What?
Or you wanna do it another day?
Today?
Up to you.
Someone was telling me to play Take Two
Yeah. You should do it with Allison.
with my wife.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. They're like, it's a game. She's a gamer, and so I don't even know what kind of game it is, but
I don't either. I just know it's co-op, and I like co-op. Oh, I like it.
yeah, I love co-op.
That scared the shit out of you? Yeah, my sub notification on that one is it's pretty loud.
Getting hit by raptors was more.
Yeah. It's on the near jumps. Also a product of going in the air too much.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I like that up. I'm stealing that one. It was up air
I couldn't finish it though, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
I feel like you see what I'm going for
Yeah.
at least. So you didn't really talk.
Oh my god.
You didn't talk too much about fair in this matchup. Is it not a big thing?
So I don't want you to focus on it too much yet until you feel comfortable. Yeah, I mean it's
Dude, that was awesome though. Like I was safe just switching up back and forth between
Yeah.
the two.
yeah.
I see what you're saying though.
Fair, yeah, just worry about it later, I think.
Oh no.
Wait, I love Overcooked. Can we play Overcooked on stream?
Yeah,
Have you played it?
a little bit.
You like
Hold on,
it?
hold on. No! Yeah, I like it. Alright, let's do one last one. If that's good with
Okay.
you.
Can you sub?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to Florida tomorrow morning, so I got to pack
No,
and stuff
Ajax,
anyway.
I'm so good at
Oh, you got an early flight?
I gotta be on the flight at 6 a.m. with two kids.
Oh, yeah, that's brutal.
So I gotta be at the airport at like 4:30, and because of the two kids, I had to wake up at like 3:30.
Yeah, that's rough.
So
Okay.
and I gotta like pack and try to get some sleep.
Gotcha. Alright, last one then.
All right, cool.
Marth, ready, go!
But yeah, even there, like I got hit by the nair, but it really didn't lead to anything.
Exactly.
Oh no. I like never mean to dash attack.
Me, same
Like
here.
anytime I dash attack, it's like I missed the jump button, I went for an air.
Yeah.
I'm alright.
Oh no. Yeah.
March.
He fared at it. I can't believe it.
That was like Falcon's lace.
Yeah.
Turn around though.
Good.
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh no. Still feel like I'm giving you too much space.
You have to do a Marge impression.
Okay, hold 1 second. Yeah.
It feels like you're playing like the same game I am, because you just hit me. You just stopped me 3 times, so I went for a nair, and then you raptor boosted.
Yeah.
You're like trying to get me to do.
It is
you know
like
what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
It's almost like who's paying attention more.
Enough? No way.
No.
Okay. All right. GG's. What's up?
GG's, man.
I'm good. I'm good.
So when do you have to
Oh.
do your Marge impression?
I think I have to do it right now. Let me see who did it. Have you heard him before?
Yeah, I've heard it. I don't understand when you do it. Is what I'm saying.
It's when people, so they're channel points, right? And if people spend 50,000 channel points, it's pretty much my only reward. Yeah. Hold on. Let me give it to
Elliot, thank you.
All right. That's all you get. I need some
really
new
good.
rewards. It's one of the
really
only
good.
impressions I got.
It's nothing like my robot.
Your robot.
Hybrid of Yoda and Marge. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So I feel like you got a lot better at it from just playing you. Especially in terms of, well, number one, the DI.
Oh my god, that's huge. I feel like I've been giving Falcon so much.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been doing that DI.
Mm-hmm. DI, then the interchanging. Actually, I felt like something that I was really happy about is your prioritization of center. Like, not just in Falcon, but like I've seen it like slowly creep forward every time we play a new matchup, and now it feels like a staple of your play is to take center.
Yeah.
And I think that's really good. It's like just getting out of there when you don't need to fight, and then resetting, and sometimes you get the stocks off of it.
I was getting so beat up and scrapping from the corner. It was so bad.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that's like a universal fix. And then we had that one moment on FOD where it was like a really concrete example when you interchange between down tilt and nair at like the perfect time. And that, if you look at that moment, and like that's like exactly what the matchup boils down to, is like in that moment, which is crazy to say, but it's such a like key part of it.
And that's like seriously like what you're going for? Would you say that's like 80% of what you're trying to do when you're fighting S2J and Wizzy and Nod?
yeah.
You're just interchanging down tilt and
finding the right tempo, and getting and that's why the matchup is fun too. Is like you get a feel for your opponent and what they like to go for at certain times, and those are like your barometers.
Wow.
Then dashing through was good. Working on the runoff fair into up B, I think, is important. You were getting the runoff fairs, which was good, but getting that immediate up B, that's just going to be a tech skill thing to fix.
Okay.
And I would say just being more cognizant of using down tilt more and not forgetting about it. That was a big one as well. But yeah,
I'll definitely start off the match with it, and then I forget. I do that versus Sheik too. Like I start off strong,
like this is what I'm supposed to do, and then it just
and then I like forget about it as the match goes on.
Yeah. Any last questions?
In that matchup, I don't think so. Are you interested in working on Marth next week?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Are you just gonna like annihilate me?
I'm pretty good at it. I used to be not so good at it, but now I think I'm really good at it.
To give you just a heads up, similar to where I struggle in versus Sheik, a lot of where I struggle is on the ledge, and so getting ledge guarded by Marth and then getting my ledge guards on him.
Right.
I feel like a lot of Marths I can hang in there with like on stage to neutral, and then when it comes to the ledge.
That's where you get messed
so
up.
If there's any kind of flow chart there or anything you can be thinking about for next week to like explain,
I got a flow chart for you. Yeah, that we can go through.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be great.
That's actually, it's interesting you point that out. That's where I felt every time I played Mewtwo in the Marth, though, I feel like I was out neutraling him. I was out punishing him in certain ways. and then on the ledge I was just getting destroyed, and that's what I reworked a bunch. Yeah,
absolutely. I feel that way because I feel like a lot of neutral is about being smart and knowing the matchup and knowing your character and having good spacing and stuff like that. And
right.
I have a lot of experience in the game, so I feel like I'm good there. It's just then they completely make up for it, more than make up for it on the ledge.
Right, and it makes sense. It's such a polarizing part of the game. It's like, well, if your weakness is here, then you just lose a stock. Okay, that's good to know heading into it. Cool. I think I am going to play another game besides Melee, give my hands a break. But that was fun.
Awesome. Thanks, man. I always, like I said, I definitely appreciate these as always.
Yeah, have a safe flight tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Catch you next week.
All right, peace.